Hi guys, and welcome to my WWE Extreme Rules 2019 prediction video. Yes, so as you can see, Callum is not with me again. Yeah, unfortunately he's away for a week or two. So yeah, it's just me again, unfortunately. But Callum will be back definitely for SummerSlam. So yeah, see him then. So yeah. Extreme Rules is a pay-per-view I'm looking forward to. Yeah, just 3 weeks after Stomping Grounds, and it looks like it just could be an entertaining show. Extreme Rules last year wasn't particularly great, wasn't very memorable. Usually it's the show that just kind of sets up SummerSlam feuds, isn't it, of things heading into SummerSlam. Yeah, last year was a weird one. So we had Shinsuke and Jeff, Kevin Owens and Braun Strowman, Lashley beating Roman, that was crazy. Alexa Bliss beating Nia Jax, AJ and Rusev. AJ Styles defended against Rusev, and of course Dolph Ziggler and Seth Rollins in a 30-minute Iron Man match. It was a crazy showing, yeah. And of course, let's not forget Team Hell No reforming for like one pay-per-view. It was a weird show, yeah. But anyway, on to this year's show. So we have 6 matches currently announced. I'm sure we'll have a few more announced within Raw and SmackDown next week because it's next Sunday. So yeah, let's get to it. So first match we have is a triple threat tag team match for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Yes, we have Daniel Bryan and Rowan defending their belts up against The New Day, Big E and Xavier Woods, and Heavy Machinery, Otis and Tucker. Yeah, so this should be a great match. So it was just announced that it was going to be Daniel Bryan and Rowan versus The New Day, but then Heavy Machinery beat Kevin Owens and Dolph Ziggler last night. So they got added into the match, and I love Heavy Machinery. I mean, they had a great match at Stomping Grounds with Daniel Bryan and Rowan, and I fully expect this to be a really good match, a triple threat tag team match at Extreme Rules. I hope it's like no disqualification, so we can get some cool table spots. This should be great. I love Heavy Machinery. They're like one of my favourite new teams. I love Otis. I really want that guy to get a push. He's just so funny. It should be a good match. Who's going to win? I'm going to say Daniel Bryan and Rowan because I just think they're on a roll at the minute, aren't they, with the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships, and I think just keep it on them for a bit longer. Yeah, I think you don't need to put it back on The New Day. The New Day have had it enough times. Heavy Machinery, that could be a big shock if they won it, but I think their time will come maybe in a few months' time. So for now, I think just keep the belts on Daniel Bryan and Rowan because they want to roll, and I think they can have a good run with the belts. So for that reason, I'm going to say Daniel Bryan and Rowan to retain. Yeah. Then on to the next match we have is a singles match for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. Yes, Drew Gulak, the new champion, defending his belt up against Tony Nese. So Tony Nese is invoking his rematch clause. So of course, Drew Gulak won the Cruiserweight Championship at Stomping Grounds, beating Tony Nese and Akira Tozawa. And it was a very good match, and Drew Gulak won. I didn't see it coming, but a lot of people did predict Drew Gulak, and yeah, he's embracing this new heel persona on 205 Live, and Tony Nese is now invoking his rematch. Should be a good match. Hopefully, it's on the main card, not just put on the pre-show for like 10 minutes. Hopefully, this can be a good match. These two can put on a great, 12-30 minute cruiserweight match. Who's going to win though? It's pretty predictable. Yeah, Drew Gulak. He's just won the belt at Stomping Grounds, so they're not going to take it off Drew Gulak just 3 weeks after Stomping Grounds. So yeah, Drew Gulak definitely to retain. Definitely. Yeah, that's pretty simple. And then, yeah, not much else to say there. Yeah, but Drew Gulak's retaining, definitely. And on to the next match. We have a rematch from Stomping Grounds. We have a singles match for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. Yes, Bayley defending her belt yet again up against Alexa Bliss. Yeah, probably the match I'm least looking forward to. I've not been a big fan of this feud. I wasn't a big fan of their match at Stomping Grounds. I thought it was one of the weakest matches on the card. I'm just not a big fan of this storyline with Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. Like it's obvious Nikki Cross is going to event. Either one of them is going to betray each other, one of us sooner or later. Or then Nikki Cross is going to go full crazy, like we saw her go in NXT. Then we'll probably get a Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss feud. So yeah, I think this is pretty obvious. I think Bayley's going to win again. I can't see Alexa winning. Yeah, I think Bayley's going to win again. And I think maybe Nikki Cross, I guess again, accidentally costs Alexa the belt, just like she did at Stomping Grounds. Maybe that leads to Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross feud for SummerSlam. And I've got a prediction for this match too. I think Bayley wins at the end, but then maybe Sasha Banks comes back, and then we set up a Sasha Banks and Bayley feud for a SummerSlam. That would be great because hopefully Sasha Banks has worked out her differences with WWE, because we know we haven't seen since WrestleMania, after she went on that big I hate WWE thing because I go over the women's tag team belts. Hopefully she's worked that out. Maybe they could make her come back and have a big feud championship match with Bayley at SummerSlam. That'd be amazing. Like, she turns heel and attacks Bayley at the end of a match. We will see, but I'd be down for that. So yeah, but yeah, Bayley to retain, definitely. Yeah. Oh yes, and then we have a match I'm very much looking forward to. Yes, a singles match for the WWE Championship. Yes, Kofi Kingston, the champion, going up against my boy, Samoa Joe. Yeah, Joe's getting another title shot. I'm like, yes! I did not see this coming. I did maybe think they were going to do something with him after he lost the belt to Ricochet at Stomping Grounds. I was like, maybe he'll get propelled up to the card, and that's exactly what they've done. They're giving him a feud with Kofi Kingston for the WWE Championship. I'm like, yes! Come on, Joe. I mean, he Uranagi Kofi on the ring apron, not the ring apron, the rampway, the Raw after Stomping Grounds. It's like, it was all but confirmed. So, as happy as I am that Joe's getting another World Championship match, the booking doesn't make any sense. Joe lost to Ricochet, Stomping Grounds, and then just because he attacked Kofi the next night, he gets a world title match at Extreme Rules. In kayfabe, it doesn't make any sense, but I don't really care. This is going to be such a great match. And yeah, I'm just happy Samoa Joe's got another World Championship match. Since it's Joe's third world title feud now. His first one was obviously with Brock in 2017 for the Universal title. Then he had that lengthy feud, didn't he, with AJ for the WWE title last year, which he didn't win, unfortunately. And now he's in same title again, but this time it's up against Kofi. And yeah, should be a good match. I love the things they've had between them. Obviously on SmackDown last night, shake my hand, and Kofi just goes to Joe's face, like, oh, then Trouble in Paradise is Joe. So I'm looking forward to it. This should be a good match. And this is just Joe, a much needed thing for Joe, because he's been booked so badly. Even though he didn't get two brief stints with the US title, he's just been having loss after loss after loss. Like I said, he's the Samoan Bray Wyatt, and I love Joe. He's one of my boys, but as sad to say, I think Kofi's retaining. I don't think Joe's winning. I think this is head over heart. I think Kofi's just going to retain. I don't see Kofi dropping the belt till at least SummerSlam. And I honestly think Joe's just another big filler opponent for Kofi, just like Ziggler was. So yeah, unfortunately, even though I would love to see Joe win it, I'd love it. I'd go nuts if Joe won. I don't see it happening. I think Kofi's going to retain. And then probably maybe there's a rematch at SummerSlam where Joe gets another match, or maybe they'll move on to something new, because they've been teasing other opponents for Kofi. Like Mustafa Ali says he wants a match or a title shot, so maybe we'll get Mustafa Ali and Kofi at SummerSlam. And we had this weird thing with Shelton Benjamin, like just smirking at the camera about the W title match, and I was like, Shelton Benjamin? So maybe we'll get a fatal four-way between those two and Joe and Kofi at SummerSlam? Maybe? I don't know, but yeah, I'm going to see Kofi to retain, sadly. Joe's not winning, even though I would love it if Joe won, but yeah, Kofi's winning, sorry. Oh, even though I love Joe, but my only saving grace is that maybe it's not clean, maybe there's some sort of weird squiffy interference at the end, and maybe we get a rematch at SummerSlam, and that's where I think Joe could have a good chance of winning, if there's a rematch at SummerSlam. But yeah, for now, sadly, sorry Joe, but yeah, Kofi's to retain, yeah. And then we have a no-holds-barred tag team match. Yes, we have Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre going up against Roman Reigns and The Undertaker. Yes, the Undertaker is back after last week on Raw, where he just came out of nowhere and saved Roman, and he chokeslammed Shane, beat up Drew, and yeah, now we have a tag team match. The Undertaker's teaming up with Roman against Shane and Drew. I did not see this coming. The Undertaker's just back already. Well, I guess he wanted to come back pretty soon to just wash the bad taste of his mouth, wash the bad taste of his match with Goldberg at Super Showdown. So he's back already, and now we're getting a match of he's teaming up with Roman. So this should be a really good match. Obviously, I'm not expecting the Undertaker to do too much. I think Roman's going to carry a lot of the match, and Undertaker will probably be the hot tag. But it's just great to see Undertaker back, and I hope he can have a good match here we can all forget about his awful match with Goldberg at Stomping Ground, Super Showdown. So, Yeah, and I've heard a rumor that this might potentially lead into a Undertaker and Drew McIntyre feud for SummerSlam, because apparently Undertaker has requested he wants to have a match with Drew McIntyre, and that's great. That's great. That could be like the Undertaker doing the ultimate job for Drew McIntyre at SummerSlam, so I'll be down for that. So if this is all leading towards a Drew McIntyre and Undertaker feud for SummerSlam or WrestleMania 36, then sign me up. I want to see that be like the ultimate rub for Drew, wouldn't it, if he beats The Undertaker? So, yeah, we'll see what happens, but I think it's pretty predictable what's going to happen here. Yeah, Undertaker and Roman Reigns are going to win. There's no way Undertaker's losing. And of course, Roman Reigns needs a win too. I mean, he doesn't need a win, so he beat Drew at Stomping Grounds. But, yeah, I just don't see Shane and Drew winning here. It should be a fun match. Roman's probably going to get beat up most of the match. Like I said, Undertaker will be the hot tag, because you can do a few minutes, like probably 5-6 minutes worth of wrestling before he gets too tired. And I think Shane McMahon's probably going to take the pin here, because Drew got pinned at Stomping Grounds, so I don't want Drew taking a pin. And he needs to look strong now if he's going to face Undertaker at SummerSlam. So I think either Roman or Undertaker pins Shane, and yeah, that's what I think's going to happen. Should be a good match though. Looking forward to it. Seeing what the Undertaker can do, teaming up with Roman. So yeah, should be fun. But Undertaker and Roman Reigns to win, and then we set up an Undertaker and Drew McIntyre feud for SummerSlam. Yes. Then on to the main event. Oh, blimey, what a stipulation. So this is a last chance, winner takes all, mixed tag team, Extreme Rules match, fucking hell, for both the WWE Universal Championship and the WWE Raw Women's Championship. Yes, it's a winner takes all match. That was a hell of a stipulation. So we have Seth Rollins, the Universal Champion, Becky Lynch, the WWE Raw Women's Champion, up against Baron Corbin and Lacey Evans. Yeah, and this was kind of predictable. It's just, and I'm after Stomping Grounds, the whole thing that happened at the end with Lacey Evans as a special guest referee screwing over Seth, and then Becky comes out to save him. This was kind of predictable. And honestly, I'm not really looking forward to this match. If this is the main event, I'm just not looking forward to it that much at the minute. And I'm not going to sound cruel, but I'm not a big fan of Seth and Becky as an on-screen couple. Even though they are together in real life, I don't really buy them as an on-screen couple. I just don't think they have that much chemistry on screen, which is weird because they're dating in real life, and yet on screen in kayfabe, I'm just not buying them as a couple. I don't think they have much chemistry. They're no Edge and Lita. Let me just say that right now. And yeah, they're both of their belts are on the line. It's a winner takes all match. So that means if Lacey somehow beats Becky, Seth has to give, as well as Lacey becoming the new Women's Champion, Seth has to also give the Universal Championship to Baron Corbin. And if Baron Corbin beats Seth, then the same thing happens. He gets the Universal title. God. And Lacey Evans becomes the new Women's Championship. So, but it's also a last chance match too. So if more likely when Seth and Becky win, that's it. I think that's the last time Baron and Lacey will have a championship opportunity for both those belts. So yeah, I think it's obvious. Becky and Seth are definitely winning here. No way are they losing their belts before SummerSlam. I think WWE really value them as a big couple, a big on-screen couple that they're shoving down our throats now that they're together in real life. And yeah, it definitely Seth and Becky are retaining here. They've got to, and then they can move on to new things. I don't want them to be together forever. I want them to go. Seth can go back to facing someone, have a big championship defense at SummerSlam, and Becky can go on to face a new opponent for SummerSlam too. But I do think there's going to be like a fluky finish. Maybe there's some sort of screwy finish at the end, and then Baron and Lacey think they've won, and they're running up the ramp going, "Yeah, we won with the belts." And then the ref's like, "Oh no, restart the match." Like I think something happened. Restart the match, and then the match starts again. And then Seth and Becky win the belt, win them back. So I think something's going to happen there. Because I feel like they wouldn't have added a winner takes all stipulation if there's going to be something screwy happening. So yeah, but as I say, I'm not really looking forward to that match. I hope they prove me wrong, but right now I'm just like, about that match, just meh. But yeah, Seth and Becky to retain, definitely. And those are all the matches that have been announced so far, but I do have predictions for 4 matches that haven't been confirmed yet, but I think will be. So I think we're definitely going to get a Ricochet and AJ Styles match, because they've already had 2 matches on Raw. AJ's won 1, then Ricochet won 1, and then AJ turned heel. Oh my god, first time he turned heel in like what, 2 years or something like that. Yeah, he just beats the crap out of Ricochet, like reforms the club with Gallows and Anderson. So that's going to be a very interesting angle where that goes. So we might see Ricochet and AJ for the US title. Very interesting. If that happens, I'm going to say Ricochet to retain since he only won the belt stomping grounds. But that should be a great match if it happens. Or maybe they'll save that for SummerSlam, because that could be a great SummerSlam match. And I think we'll get Aleister Black. He was, the weeks of him doing promos in rooms and someone knocking on the door. And he's like, I'll see you at Extreme Rules, my mystery opponent. So yeah, we're getting Aleister Black versus his mysterious knocker. That sounds so weird. And I think it's either one or two guys. I think it's either Bray Wyatt. Maybe this is his first big match back. The Firefly Funhouse, he returns and he challenges Aleister Black. Although I don't want to see Aleister Black lose his first match, and I don't want to see Bray Wyatt lose his first match back as this new gimmick. So I don't think it's Bray Wyatt. I think that'd be too risky. I think they're going to book him against the lower card guys first. So I think it's Randy Orton, because they have been teasing a Randy Orton and Aleister Black feud, and it's been rumoured. So yeah, I'm down for that. Aleister Black and Randy Orton. I hope we see that maybe at Extreme Rules. And if whoever wins, I think Aleister Black's going to win the match, whoever it is. So yeah. We might get the Revival defending their Raw tag team belts. Maybe. I don't think anything's been confirmed of anything yet, so maybe they just won't be on the card, and they'll have a match at SummerSlam. And then to cap off, we might be getting Finn Balor defending his IC belt up against Shinsuke Nakamura, because they teased something on Raw last week where Shinsuke was just stroking the belt and then walks off. So if that happens, that could be great. It could be like a proper rocket up the arse for both of these guys, because both guys have been booked terribly. And this could be a great shot in the arm for both guys if this feud or match happens. Even though I don't think they had anything on Raw and SmackDown, so maybe they'll leave this till SummerSlam, which I think could be great. Maybe we'll get the Demon Finn against Shinsuke Nakamura at SummerSlam. They can reignite the feud they had in NXT, well, the match they had in NXT. So yeah, we will see. But they maybe have that Extreme Rules. So guys, those have been my Extreme Rules predictions. Hope you've enjoyed. Are you looking forward to Extreme Rules? What are your predictions? Comment below, let me know. So yeah guys, that is it for Extreme Rules. I will be back. I'll be back on the 15th of July with my Extreme Rules reaction video. So about a week and a half. So yeah guys, back in a week and a half. And I'll be back with Callum, definitely this time with Callum, in August for our SummerSlam prediction videos. Yes, love SummerSlam. It's probably arguably the second biggest show of the year. So yeah, guys, and I will see you all in a week and a half.